Whoa! 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 I didn't see you there! LiEat is this 3-part turn-based RPG released on Steam in 2016. It has nothing to do with the DS. This is a game review. Okay, so looks like we can mark that one, and Hi, my name is CheesyBlueNips, and if this is your first time to my channel, reviews typically aren't the type of thing that I do around here. If you watch any other videos on my channel, you'll probably see something akin to me yelling about the reproductive system. Periods are whenever girls shit out eggs of their pussy, right? So hopefully you can give me some slack if I have a stumble while riding that wave in between overly agreeable and irredeemably pretentious. And as you can see, we're off to a great start with my use of the word irredeemably. Let's talk about LiEat. The most impressive thing that LiEat does is the use of its color palette and its visuals. Your feeling on each of the 3 stories will probably be dictated by your emotional associations with their colors red, blue, and gold. I don't consider it especially challenging for a game to associate itself with a specific color, but not all games do it as skillfully as LiEat does. The first story is saturated with intense reds, the second with rich blues, the third one is, yellowy. If you told me at first glance that the game was working with color constancy, then I'd probably believe you. You know, that whole, this picture has no red pixels, but it looks like it because of my subjective perception of color thing. Of course, I debunk you immediately because this carpet looks orange as fuck! The real question is whether or not this design choice helps push any thematic elements within the story, and the answer is kind of. The design choice I'm referring to is, of course, the colors. That sweet-ass carpet is doing its job.
Fuck! Oh!
It's not that the writing doesn't take advantage of the color palette, but that the color palette seems to be doing the heavy lifting with invoking a sense of tone or feeling in the player. Speaking of which...
Hey Theo, what are we doing here?
Athena, you dragon bitch, we're here to sell some information.
We're here to sell some information?
Yes!
Well, why would we do that?
Because Athena, that's our job, you stupid prick.
Hee, I'm so silly.
Something really bad just happened. We're gonna have to figure this one out. Hi, my name is... Yeah, okay, did you have anything to do with this?
Oh, me? No. It looks like you lied, and I could tell because of my powers.
Hey, dude, we know you lied, you fucking asshole.
You're right, and I did have something to do with it.
That's like the whole theme of the game. Don't be a lying piece of shit.
But Theo, you're lying all the time.
My dad works at Nintendo. It sucks. I'm just messing around. It's really good at conveying a specific tone, but I felt that tone was almost always in constant clash with the tone conveyed by everything else. I think the game would have benefited from just anything that popped. You know, I'm talking that Megalovania shit, but instead I was just sat there during boss fights like... Something so slow and gentle has definitely been used effectively before, but only if the narrative allows it. And I can think of only one spot in the plot where this type of music wouldn't be as underwhelming as it is the 5 or 6 other times it's used. The player's imagination of combat choreography is more than half of what makes these turn-based RPGs fun. It wasn't until being so completely underwhelmed by this game that I realized how integral the music is in activating this imagination. The people behind the soundtrack clearly have some serious talent. I just think that it could have been used more effectively. Speaking of underwhelming, this game is a complete and utter failure as a turn-based RPG. Normal enemies are normal. Groups of enemies are kind of a challenge. Bosses, absolutely not a challenge at all. It's so easy. I literally just sit there. This is me fighting the boss of every area. Every single one of them, except for that one. But even that one is bullshit. You'll enjoy this game more if you go in thinking of it as a visual novel. LiEat is not a life-changing type of experience. A week after playing it, I would have forgotten about it if I hadn't been planning on making a video on it. It's a decent enough story, but a bit forgettable. The only thing that I think is unique about it is its wonderful characters and its color usage. Play it if you want to, it's decent enough. Let me warn you about a couple things though. Save often, especially in the third game. Pretty much only in the third game. I went through every single one of these games without saving one time, and then I got a bad ending in the third game, and I had to replay the whole game. Other than that, I think that's all I have to say. It's a game that could have potentially hit me harder if I played it as a child. This is me relating it back to my childhood. I hope you're paying attention to that list. Oh, it's also like Dark Souls. I don't know how. Shit, I should probably make a quirky character too. Okay, one second. Oh, hey, buddy. How is the soccer game?
I just fucked your mom.
Why, you fucking asshole?
In the ass.
Now that's a quirky character.